No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salons.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
I got a show where you can listen and view.
My new cuts got him talking at the
Bringing
barbershop.
barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
One cut, two cut, three cut, four.
Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy.
Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
Scissor! Salute! Salute!
Social media tornado. Welcome to the ScissorSalute Show. I'm your host, Eli the Barber. The show is co-produced by the co-owner, New York and Queen, and produced by the owner, Sefro. We're broadcasting out of Strong Island TV in Massapequa, New York, and LA's on the boards. Let me explain the meaning of the ScissorSalute, which is a gesture, compliment, greeting, lifestyle, and brand dedicated to bringing barbers, makeup artists, and hairstylists together. And we use the ScissorSalute Show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night, giving the opportunity for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists to come down here and showcase their skills on the ScissorSalute stage. And one of the reasons why I feel like it's a great opportunity, and I'm not just saying that because I host the show, is because a lot of barbers and hairstylists, makeup artists want to do platform type of work, education, a different way for you to get from behind the chair and go beyond the chair. And it's great because you're cutting outside of your comfort zone or doing your work outside of your comfort zone on the stage. You got cameras on you, and you also get to hear your voice on the microphone, which might throw might throw some people off. But if you're interested in showcasing on the stage, getting interviewed, advertising with us, or booking us for your next event, email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. And please don't forget to follow us on Instagram at ScissorSalute Show. Downtime at the shop or salon, why not? Open up your phone. Well, I did it the wrong way. Open up your phone. Take a selfie. I'm going to take one right now. Take a selfie. Oh, and your hashtag ScissorSalute selfie at New York and Queen, NEWYORICAN_QUEEN. I'd like to thank everybody who's been using the hashtag. We're well over 450,000 now. And I'd like to ScissorSalute Team Lift and Brolic Life. We got it in at the gym on yesterday. It was a lot of fun over there at Unique Fitness in Mastic Shirley. And I'd also like to ScissorSalute Mikey with 7 Ys. This man has been nominated like at least, I think he got like 6 or 7 different pictures nominated for Behind the Chair, the competition that's going on, BehindTheChair.com. So make sure you go and vote for your favorite picture that was submitted for 2016 at BehindTheChair.com. And I'm going to give a good old Mikey a couple votes. And there's another thing with Mikey. You know, all the pictures that he puts up on his Instagram, which is MIKEYYYYYY. Yes, 7 Ys. I just said them all. All the pictures that he submits on his Instagram are all off the iPhone. Every last picture that he puts up on his page is off the iPhone, not off of these expensive cameras that we see so much of, which there's nothing wrong with having an expensive camera. I'm just amazed that this guy's got it, posting it up with an iPhone, and it just comes out that good. The haircuts are that good. So ScissorSalute to Mikey, and we wish him the best of luck here at the ScissorSalute Show. Let's get into a recap of last week's show. Showcasing from Pro Cuts, located in the Bronx, New York, we had Patrick Reynolds. His Instagram handle is Flavor in Your Hair. That was the work that he did last week. A nice little Versace design with the taper on the nape of the neck right there. And we you know what we didn't get to ask him? About the man weaves that he does. I was on his page, and when he was leaving here, he was like, oh, we didn't get to talk about the man weave. I was like, yeah, that's right. I seen it on your page. He said he paid $650 to take that class. $650 to take that class. But he's also charging $300 for this man weave sensation that we got going on. And I want to see how the man weave works, you know. We get it, one of them get done in here. We're gonna have to get like a super duper fan and put the man weave to the test. Spending $300. And from Maximum Barbershop, also in the Bronx. That's right, last week was the Bronx Bombers. We had Nene, the female barber, who came down here and did the only transformation on her model. It was amazing. Her hair was like, I say to her shoulders. And that was it. Knocked it down, and she had, what is that, Coiffier extensions? What is that? Crochet extensions. And let me tell you something. That you want to talk about transformation. And then she added the braids. The braids complement that crochet extension, let me tell you. And then calling in from Design Hair Salon in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, we had Steve Vandiver, who has over 40 years in this industry, numerous awards for competitions that he competed in, educating at schools. Now he's an educator. He really loves the idea of independent educators, which is always a great thing. So ScissorSalute to the man right there. And his Instagram is Hair Guy Steve. This week, from the shop located in Englewood, New Jersey, we have Johnny Cavarichii. Cavarichii, huh? Remember them clothes? Remember them pants, Cavarichiis? Z Cavarichiis. Remember them things? It's like the 80s right there. That's like Jacquard Cologne, too. You had like the Jacquard Cologne. There was a lot of Italians with them Z Cavarichiis back in the 80s over here in Long Island. They drove the IROCs. Did you have an IROC? You had an IROC, didn't you? Look at LA's on, so yeah, he had a...
I had one of the first ones that ever got delivered.
So you the first, did you have a T-top one?
No, it didn't come with T-tops when it very first came out. So I have amazing pictures. I'll bring you one in one day.
Bring them in. You know, there was a lot of them. There was a lot of Mustangs, too. You'd go to Deer Park, and right over there, Deer Park, DPA, there was a lot of races going on over here. And every time you went there, it was like, it's nothing like the old days. Every time I went to DPA. And the traveling barber from Jackson, New Jersey, we have Daniel Sanchez. His Instagram handle is Cuts by Lindo. Ha ha. Lindo. Let's not be too modest there, huh? Huh? Just messing with you. It was great. I got to see Cuts by Lindo the first time I met him face to face. I met him at the UBE, which is the Universal Barber Expo. This man had 3 or 4 models with him ready to go into the trenches and start cutting hair. He was not playing. So he's like, hey, Eli, I want to come back on the show. I said, you want to come back on the show? What a great idea to do is to email us and let us know that you want to be a standby barber. So with that being said, I'm going to put the email out again, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. So what happens is you email us, leave your contact information. You and Cephro discuss a time that you want to come to the show. But during that discussion, so say you're set for December 20th. I'm just throwing it out there. In that discussion, you say, hey, Cephro, from here to December 20th, I want to be an encore barber, which is, say a guest doesn't confirm with us or a guest can't make it, you'll be getting, you'll be on a list of, people for us to call. And we appreciate that. So we like to ScissorSalute Cuts by Lindo. And calling in, we have Beyond Expectations Barber College, located in Akron, Ohio, Geoff West. His Instagram is Buckeye Boys, but it's BUCK3Y3BOYZ. A great story. I'm telling you right now, this phone call, when he calls in, you're going to hear how passionate he is. And also how much respect he has for his mentors. It's great to hear. And another phone call that we're going to have is our international hairstylist, representative of the ScissorSalute, Nadine Donovan-Agiesta, which her Instagram is personalized hair design, but make sure when you write personalized, you spell it with an S. She's from Australia. You want to bring Lindo over here till his model gets here? Yeah, let's bring Lindo over here while I'm gonna take this Maestro's Classic and put it to the side. Right over. Hey, what's going on? We're just gonna set him off to the side over here. And I'm gonna grab my paperwork. I'm back to doing the paper stuff. Well, you know, guys deserve the best. Lindo, you wasn't here earlier enough, so I'm gonna say it live on the show. And this is a good pointer for everyone else that is watching the show. Okay. Make sure you talk right into the microphone. And if you can't hear your voice coming out the speakers, no one can hear you at home.
You hear me?
I'm pretty
you hear me.
pretty sure the guests are watching it right now. Like, yeah, man, it's about time y'all said that, man.
Yeah, man.
A couple weeks ago, man, we had a whole show in silence. It was a silent show. Right. So we have Cuts by Lindo. His name is Daniel Sanchez, coming from EG's Barbershop in Lakewood, New Jersey. 732-534-7470. Here it goes, right here. He's only been doing hair for 2 years. He was tired of getting his haircuts from his grandma. No offense, grandma. Abuela, no offense. No offense. But, you know, in our culture, you got like someone to maintain. You got a little bit of a reputation to maintain, and you want everything to be good. But it's great that a lot of barbers start off cutting their own hair, because then what happens? Who cut your hair? I do it myself. Next thing you know, he starts cutting his friends. Yep. And his cousin just so happened to work at Justin's barbershop. He was in there cleaning. He was like a receptionist. And he was intrigued by watching the haircuts, downloading data. And that's it. He wanted to
pursue it.
Get in there.
Yep.
And he's been doing it for 2 years. And we're just going to start off the interview because there was some interested that you said earlier. You found your father's clippers and you took them apart.
Yeah.
Why would you take apart the clippers? Like, what's the explanation behind that?
Before I moved here from PR, I used to go off a base and get cuts, but my father also had clippers himself. He had a Fade Master, and I used to use it just messing around, and I don't know why I took it apart. I don't know. I guess I tried to take it apart to put it back together, and since now till this day, I have not even put it back together. But from there, he had all different types of clippers. I used to just line myself up, shave my hair off my arms and everything, and just started lining myself up.
So what was the most difficult thing to do when you were lining up your front edge up? What did you find that was the most hardest part to do that?
When you line yourself in a mirror, it's opposite. It's kind of weird. Like when you want to move to the right, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of like opposites when you line yourself up in a mirror, but it's kind of easier too because you know where you want your hairline to be. You see where you want your hairline to be, but at the same time, it is difficult too.
Unfortunately, I didn't make it that far. I went bald at like 13 years old. Started cutting hair when I was 22, and I was already shaving my head for many, many years already because the hairline just wasn't working. It didn't like me. It was like, yo, I'm out of here.
Did you see the man? I don't know what they're doing. Like people with
the man weave. I was just talking about it.
Yeah. I saw that. I haven't even talked to anybody that's even done it.
Well, the guest that we had last week, Flavor in Your Hair.
Yeah,
he did it before. He submitted the footage. I don't know what happened, and he told me it was $650 to take the class, but he charges $300 per.
Dang.
Flavor in Your Hair. Look him up. He was on last week's show. And he just posted it up and he tagged us. And that's another thing. Cuts by Lindo, he tags us in every post that he does. You're in the lead right now. Man, You're in the lead.
I respect your movement.
Well, thank you so much. We
respect you guys want to unite as one. Everybody as one, and I respect that, and I want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good. We're trying to unite the people who want to be united. That's our goal right now. You know, unfortunately, not everybody wants to be, working together, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like that's what you want to do, it is what it is. So in the 2 years you've been cutting hair, you're probably one of the first people that have come across that said, I wanted to do house calls.
Yeah.
So right away you started doing house calls. You went from walking to driving the car.
Yep.
What is the hardest part about cutting someone in their house? Like, what is
Lighting.
lighting?
Lighting is the worst. I just recently got a headlight about 4 or 5 months ago. I just got one, but lighting is the worst. As of height wise and bending over and all that, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna have, you know.
You gotta talk to Mr. B's and get them good chairs.
Man. I've been looking for a traveling barber chair.
He got the best traveling barber chairs.
Yeah, I need to talk
the
to
ones
him.
that you ever see, the ones that they use at competitions like BarberCon.
Yeah.
Those are perfect.
Okay.
Those are great barber chairs because you're gonna want different levels. You're not gonna want that little stool. The stools are good, but you're gonna want something that levels and something that's, it's got a little weight to it, but it's still manageable.
Yep.
So in the 2 years that you've been doing hair, you've been in 2 different events, Jersey Shore Barber Battle, and the one that I mentioned earlier, the Universal Barber Expo. What was the difference in feeling from the Jersey Shore Barber Battle to the UBE?
Jersey Shore, that was my first barber battle. I battled I battled a student category. I battled two professional categories. When we went to the event, Bright, it said we were supposed to have an hour or 45 minutes, and they ended up giving us the professional time as a student. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I could do this in 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Then it got knocked down 15 minutes off the time we were supposed to do. So I'm like, oh snap! Like, bah, 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 bah. I had to cut quicker than what I trained myself to do for the barber battle. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I practiced for a certain amount of time, and I had to cut faster. But it was compared to UB, I was more prepared. I practiced more. I was more prepared for it compared to to Jersey Shore Barber Battle. But both were great events, held by great people. The Jersey Shore Barber Battle was held by EG himself, who I work for, and the Universal was held by Tone Cuts. So both great barber battles.
Nice. And obviously, you don't mind people watching you cut hair. You've been here on the ScissorSalute show. You've been to these 2 battles and not breaking a sweat. Explain to me what you said earlier about not being afraid to fail. It obviously comes along. You're not scared of people watching you, right? So let us know about that, and then get into why are you not afraid to fail? That's huge right there.
I'm nervous.
I like
I'm not gonna say I don't get nervous. I'm nervous right now, but it's I don't see why you got to be afraid. It's not, I don't know. It's not afraid. You should just always have confidence in yourself, but at the same time, everybody makes mistakes. You know what I mean? Everybody makes mistakes. So if you own up to your own mistake before anybody else do, you're gonna be like, okay, this is where I messed up. Okay, next time I could work at it here. As long as you're studying your work, as long as you study your work and you know this is where I made a mistake. The next time you come back around for the next barber battle or the next haircut you got to do that following week, if you have a client, okay, this is where I need to sharpen up my shape up here. I need to sharpen up my fade here. You know what I'm saying? Just own up to your where you need to work at. I feel like a lot of people don't need to own up to where they need to work at. But yeah.
Definitely. And you've dealt with a lot of negative feedback on, you never cut hair. You shouldn't do this competition. Wow, this is what you're gonna do. Cut hair. A lot of negative feedback. How did you turn the negative into a positive?
Because I know I could do it. I know I'm talented in a certain way, and a lot of people are talented. Every barber, every person that wants to cut hair, they have it. If you have that love, if you have that vision for yourself cutting, you have that talent, and you just got to pursue it. You just got to push it.
Definitely. And when it comes down to creating your own path, how important to you is like originality?
See, this goes back to when I first started cutting. I watch everybody. I watch everybody how I cut, and I see good techniques, and I put it in my own type of way. Right. You know what I mean? Like, let me see. Let me give you a good example. I forgot. Okay, for example, there's a lady barber out of Jersey. Her name is Jiva.
ScissorSalute to Jiva. She was on the show before.
Yeah, Jiva. ScissorSalute to her. She lays hair down, like wavy hair. She lays wavy hair down with mousse, and I caught on to that. And I watched her last time I went there when I got cut for the UBE. I watched her, and I just take techniques. There's nothing wrong with taking techniques from other people.
Absolutely not. I do it all the time.
And twisting it on to your own type of way. You know what I mean? But originality is big. But if you do have a mentor and if you do want to be like somebody, there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with that either at all.
Definitely. I'm always downloading data. Even here on the show, when I see somebody doing a technique, I might stop and be like, hey, what are you doing? I mean, 4th episode that we had on the Scissor Salute show, we had C. Russo come here from Brooklyn. And it was the first time I seen like a 2-ball fade being done buzzer over comb. I'm like,
really?
Are you doing a 2-ball fade buzzer over comb? He's like, yeah. I'm like, buzzer over comb on a 2-ball fade? And he said, yeah.
Wow, that's I never even heard of that. And
I
want to see that.
His thing was, and what's it? And Kenny Duncan, and main attraction.
Isn't that Clipper Edu?
Yeah.
Clipper Edu.
Clipper EDU.
EDU, yeah. I know what that is, yeah.
And main attraction, unisex salon over there. They, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have no guard Fridays, where all the haircuts are done and they were no guards.
So that's a challenge, right?
So
there.
like I said, when I seen C. Russo doing it, like I had several sitting there going, yo, you know, we got a show going on. I'm like literally looking like this guy really. And he said his thing is all he has to do is just disinfect the comb. He doesn't have to disinfect the guards and do all that other stuff.
Moving in certain angles.
No, he just gotta like clean the comb. When he's done with a haircut, he just sprays the comb with
disinfect.
alcohol.
I think so. Yeah,
the guard. He doesn't have to hit the guards after every haircut.
Yeah.
Because he's more of a buzzer over comb type of barber.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, like that. You want to talk about some techniques?
Yeah,
right
that's.
there. So, Lindo, for let's say other barbers, maybe might not be your age, but they're at the same amount of years as you, 2 years doing hair. Almost the guest that's calling in, Buckeye Boys, has only been in barber college since I think it's February.
That's good.
What is your advice to them?
Advice to them as in barber?
Yeah, advice to the people that are 2 years just getting into this industry.
There's all just watch and learn, and then practice your own type of way, even if you mess up. If you feel like, okay, you do a ball fade and you know how to do a ball fade one way, or a tape up one way, or shape up one way, try it different ways even if you mess up. Because that new way, you may find a technique into that way, into that fade, or the way you're fading, you could use it into the original way that you're fading already. And also, don't be afraid. If you want to try a new cut, if you want to try a different type of cut, try it. Try it even if you're going to eventually have to do it.
Well, thank you so much for coming here to the ScissorSalute show. Before we let you go, please let everybody know where you work, address, and phone number, and please include your all your social media information that you'd like to share with us.
I'm Cuts by Lindo or Daniel Sanchez. I work in EG's Barbershop in Jackson, New Jersey, 120 Ocean Ave, Lakewood, New Jersey. And my Instagram name is KUTZBYLINDO, or you can hashtag me at the same thing, KUTZBYLINDO. You see all my work.
Salute to Cuts by Lindo. Again, this is his second time coming here to the show. Fortunately, the first time he came here, I wasn't able to be here to interview him. I believe Davey the Barber and Harry Houdini. Let me bring my co-host back over. That empty space kills me. So let me bring the co-host. There goes my co-host right there, Maestro's Classic. Just a reminder that you can find Maestro's Classic at Target, any Target nationwide. And at the same time, if you're looking for some nice apparel, you can go to maestrosclassic.com. They do have the new fitness cloaks, which I call them a fitness cloak. They're hoodies, but I call them a cloak. Just like this, because that's something like Maestro-ish right there. Maestro. So salute to all the Maestros outlets. Got the Fit Maestros, Art Maestros, Working Maestro, and the Barber Maestros. No salute to them. We're waiting on a call from Acevedo. We're about to get Cuts by Lindo up there on the stage. Just gonna remind everybody, the Clipper Relay is coming up in Orlando. Make sure you go to National Barbers Association and check out the information for the Clipper Relay, which is a great event like no other, actually. If you think about it, you go to these events, and there's always seems to be some time in between each event. With the Clipper Relay is exactly what it is. So you might have, let's say, I think there's 3 or 4 different categories, which is the Fro Hawk, Low Fade with Beard, and Freestyle Design. And I think they have like the classic cut. So you got those categories. So you have one barber finish it up, then that's it. The next barber comes in. He's done. You pass it on to the next person. It's great. If it starts at 2 and they said it's gonna end at 6 or whatever, it's ending at 6 because there is nothing in between. Once the relay starts, it starts, and once it's finished, it's finished. You know, you got your judges doing this stuff, but it's great. They have raffles going on. They have some great raffles going on. Last year, they raffled off a cruise. They raffled off a cruise, like everything paid for a cruise, like 5 days. It's crazy. And that's going to be coming up in October. Again, you could go to National Barbers Association to get more information about that. Her Chair, His Hair is also having an event in October. For more information about that, you can go to Her Chair, His Hair on Instagram, which I'm about to do right now. Why not? And we do like to apologize. It's a live show, and right now we're just waiting to set up Cuspa Lindo so he can cut one of the ScissorSalute models. Andrew, he's actually, if I was a barber and I came here, I would want to cut his hair because he's getting a gentleman's cut and he has the burly beard. So you get to flex your skills like no other. Okay, so Her Chair, His Hair, you can get on her page. Look for more information. She actually has a link in her bio that you can click on and get more information. She's featuring a lot of female barbers in the industry. And that's going to be a great event. That's going to be in New York City. Actually, can't wait. Probably most likely going to be going to that. So I'll be coming back from the Clipper Relay. And then that's going to be the following week. Also, Blurry Fades is putting out their advertisement, which is going to be the week before the Clipper Relay. The Blurry Fades with ScissorSalute to Mark the Barber. It's going to be quite an event. And I'd also like to ScissorSalute Mr. Official, who just made it official that he's going to be in Brazil at the Brazil Barber Expo doing what he does. Oh, there we go. Hello, you're live on air with the ScissorSalute show.
Hey, what's up, man, everybody?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Who do I have the pleasure to be speaking with?
You speaking with Eli the Barber. You're live on the air, brother.
Oh, man, Eli, that's what I wanted to hear, man. Eli, you're the best, man. Always showing love to everybody, man.
Definitely. So, let us know exactly, took place with the 24-hour cut-a-thon you had going on there.
Oh, yesterday,
cut the negativity.
A couple hours ago, it was it all happened back in January. Me and Beau Morales, founder of the If You Look Good, You Feel Good, we got connected in one of the battles, in the bar battles in Chicago, and he loved the concept and he wanted to take it here in Nebraska and take on the challenge. So we did a collab and we made it happen, So that's the beauty of it here in Nebraska, Omaha, and I'm here with him live right now too because he's about to take me to the airport, and I'm about to land in Chicago within an hour and a half. So, if you hear noises, that's me, with the bags, getting everything ready to go. But, yeah, he's here with me, too. And, if you get him a couple minutes so he could talk about his stuff real quick, that'd be great. So, yeah,
go ahead. Hand him the phone. Give him the jack.
Yeah. Hold on. Let him say hi to everybody real quick.
Hello, what's going on? State your name and how the event was.
Man, my name is Beau Morales, owner, or we started Evolution, or If You Look Good, You Feel Good, back here in Omaha, Nebraska. And the event was a total success. We had so much love from the people and so much support from everybody that, we were pretty astounded that a lot of people came in at 2, 3, 4 in the morning just to get a haircut and support the cause. So, definitely something that's going to happen again.
Definitely. So, how is it cutting straight 24 though? How is that? How does that feel?
Man, it's actually a challenge, consistently staying up, especially when there's nothing going on outside early in the morning. But it's definitely a challenge. And once the challenge is done, you feel like you achieved something. Not everybody can sit there and stand for 24 hours and cut hair. So it's definitely a challenge and something that I feel real proud of being able to, complete.
Okay, so for the future, can you leave your number so just in case anybody wants to be involved in something like this to, getting on board with the Cut the Negativity program that you guys going on, can you leave your phone number, your social media information, email?
Okay, so my phone number in Nebraska is area code 402-515-6770. My Instagram is Beauty Faith. It's BEAURI_Faith, FADEZ. And my Facebook is Beau, BEAU Morales, MORALES. And we also have the Instagram and Facebook page, If You Look Good, You Feel Good, which is a nonprofit here in Omaha, Nebraska.
All right, well, thank you so much for you guys calling in, man. We wish you the best of luck. If you could put Acevedo back on.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you guys showing love and support. And I want to invite everybody. I have a barber battle on September 25th here in Omaha, Nebraska. So anybody that wants to come down in Omaha, you guys are more than welcome.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
So yeah, that's him live also. So I mean, like I said, I'm really grateful to be able to meet this guy more and get to know him. Within those 24 hours, you really do get to know somebody and the challenge and all that. So yeah, Eli, it was great.
All right, well, Juan, thank you so much for calling up to the ScissorSalute show. But before we let you go, please let everybody know where you work, phone number, address, and all your social media information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
All right. So, as you know, my name is Juan Acevedo Jr. I have my barbershop in Chicago. It's 2209 South Central Avenue, Cicero, Illinois, and the name of it is called 726 Barbers and Stylists. My phone number is 773-507-2201. That's my personal number. Anybody wants to reach out to, take upon this challenge and get to know more about it, because we're touring it. This is the first stop. And like I said, my Facebook is JLife, JLIFE, Acevedo JR. And my Instagram is at Cutting the Negativity, all one word, CUTTINGTHENEGATIVITY. So Cutting the Negativity, all one word, so and that's where you can find me and keep you updated. You can see all the Instagram pictures and the tags, and you can still find Beau Morales. That's Beau. He's tagging all these 24-hour pictures. So thank you for everybody for your support, and keep following, keep supporting, because this is just starting, and it's going towards the 4th annual, and it's God, man, doing it again, man, doing So thank you for allowing me to be on air.
Well, thank you for calling us up, man. And I still rock them socks all the time.
Excuse me?
I said I still wear them socks all the time. The socks that you gave me.
Oh man, yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. The support, always grateful. You guys have always been doing great stuff in the barber industry, and I just hope to be just that other little part of the barber industry to show how well and professional and amazing we are as stylists and barbers in the world.
All right. Well, thank you so much, brother.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, just before we start this interview here with Johhny, I just wanted to say and give a big scissor salute to the Barber Talk conference that I was part of on Thursday. I was the guest speaker in the conference. And you guys could be part of it, too. Anybody could be part of it. Call up 515-739-1020, and the access code is 825044. Basically, it's a conference call. You got many different barbers talking about different situations and topics that happen in the shop, and everyone's just trying to learn something from somebody and improve their situations. But no further ado, we got Johhny sitting here next to me right here.
What's up, brother?
Cavarichii. Do they hit you with the pants, the clothing stuff all the time?
I got that name a long time ago from a very close friend of mine, his brother, because I had the slick back hair, Back then I had the slick back hair, and he was just like, yo, man, you look like a Cavarichii or something.
All right, so it doesn't fall too far behind. We in L.A. He's the owner of the studio, and he runs the boards. We was talking about it earlier. And I was like, yo, Cavarichii, man.
Yeah, I like that
Cavarichii
name.
Pants?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, so that's actually a nickname.
Yeah.
He just hit you with the Cavarichii.
Well, that's actually just the name I have on Instagram. But in the shop, all the boys call me Blaze. All the barbers, Johnny Blaze.
Okay. Oh, because you're doing it like that.
Yeah, I know. I just had blades for a long time since I was a kid, so I just rock with that. So I just switch it up a little something.
So how is it like in the shop? How is it up in there? Actually, the shop, it's well known. Got a lot of celebrities come through there. You can see on the IG page you bought A Butter with you. It's crazy because I seen him at La Marina like 2 years ago. One day in the summertime.
He was in La Marina all summer.
Yeah, man, he was. He was posting that up. He was in there all summer. He was not lying. I was there once and I see him there. Came up, we took the ScissorSalute picture. He actually introduced me to another barber that was there too. We ended up taking a couple pictures. Yeah, hold up. That's go ahead. Now give it a run.
I'm on? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm here. I forgot who the other barber was that night.
But yeah, we
had a good time.
Yeah, definitely did. It was great to see someone in the hair industry. Great to see someone that you know from like social media out in public, and they just ain't walk right past you. Because that happens a lot, man. I'm noticing that. Like,
it does.
We like each other's pictures and all that. Leave comments. That's it. Okay.
They even call you by your Instagram name too.
Word.
Yeah, they do.
Word.
Get
Yeah,
that
they
a
do.
lot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And that's when you put your head up like, yo, someone just what? All right, cool. So I mean, how is it there?
Man, the shop is just something else, bro. You see so many things, you meet so many people. You just different things just happen. Just funny things, even too. We got baby mama drama, we got crazy weirdos, we got stalkers.
Yeah, you over there in New Jersey, the weirdos must be
yes, man.
Because we're in like Long Island, it's the suburbs over here, and we got the Walking Dead out here.
Yo, Brady, I'm telling you, it's actually really well over there, man. Everybody's very nice. It's a good community. We all stick together, and it's a lot of us, so we're very close.
Well, with everybody that's come here on the show, a lot of people started cutting their own hair, cutting their family's hair, and then it moved on. How did you get started, and what made you get into cutting hair?
Honestly, I used to just shape up my friends. I never really cut. When I was like 14, I just give somebody like a number one and just shape them up. I didn't really get
$8.
Yeah, I didn't really get serious cut until about 3 years ago because I really didn't know how to fade.
Okay, so what made you get serious? What was that sudden change?
It pretty much one day I was in school. I was going to school to be a nurse, and one of the barbers that was cutting my hair, he was like, "Yo, why don't you try to cut hair? Like you kind of like know what you're doing." I was like, honestly, I'm not gonna cut nobody hair. I'm trying to be a nurse. But he was like, "You ain't got nothing to lose." So I was just like, you know what? You're right. Let me just try this out. So for the first 3 months, it was horrible. I was dicing dudes. And honestly, the barber that was trying to help me, he was kind of on me. He used to tell me, "Look at that dude's head. It looks like a zebra with all them lines and that shit, And I was just like, damn. I kind of got discouraged, and I was just like gonna quit. But this one night, I just snapped out of it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna get nice. I'm gonna try to be the best, and I just took it serious from then. And everything's just been good. I can't.
What do you think has been the best improvement that you've made this year on your skills, on your craft?
On my craft, scissors.
Can I answer that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think I want to answer that. This man is a beast with the designs. Him and another barber that we got in the shop, Lou the barber. Shout out to Lou. They are just beasts when it comes to this design. Like off the top of the dome, just go, just flow, and they kill it.
You just gotta be one with it. That's
kill it. I mean,
So that's how you in the zone with the designs. Where do you get like your style from when it comes to designs?
Honestly, I really don't know. I don't really know how to draw. I just picture it in my head, and I'm just like, all right, because a lot of the designs on a haircut starts with a lot of lines, So you just start coming along with stuff, and sometimes you get stuck though. So you got to just get yourself back up and it just start falling back in line,
And you got to move them out of the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got to do all of that. You got to sit. You got to actually step back, look at it real, like, all right.
Well, you always, when it comes to designs, you got to check where the grain is growing, I guess.
Yes.
My design game is not all that. Like, if it's X, I will do it, Yeah. And it's what I'm loving right now is these ladies getting the undercuts.
Yes.
And they just come and they show you the picture on the phone. You're like, oh, man. And then they show you the picture. You're like, what? You just want 3 lines in your head?
That's it. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we can do that.
Or you want us 3 lines? Or you want a triangle on the back of your head?
I got you.
Okay. 3 or 4 of them. You're going to give me $40 for this too?
It's a lot of females out there getting a lot of nice haircuts, and it's actually looking real well. Like you'd be like, damn, that looks.
I did a lady the other like a month ago. She was like 50 years old, got the whole like underneath here done. And she was like, oh, let me get a cross in the back of my head. I was like, you sure you want to do this? Yep. That hair came right off.
Yep. Your mind is made up. It's over.
Yep. I asked her like 3 times. She said, "Yep." I was like, "You haven't had anything to drink?" He's a little, little loose up in there, but it is what it is. And what tools you using? That's one of the things we like to ask everybody because I feel like it's really important now because this new cordless wave is going on. So I still,
You know what? Honestly, the cordless wave in our barbershop, like we love it.
Yes.
It works for all of us.
Which ones you got there?
We use a magic clip.
Yes, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with that magic
the
clip.
The designer is good too, black one.
Have you tried the Babyliss FX673? Babyliss, we got to talk, man. The names, man.
I think is it Baby Bliss? Babyliss? Baby Bliss?
It's one of those.
I call it Babyliss because you can rhyme with fabulous. Like you just be like fabulous, Babyliss. You can just come out real quick with it, So it's all right. So I like to say Babyliss. Out here in New York we say Beijing. It's pronounced like Beacon or something. Listen, I'm in New York. We say Beijing.
We say Beijing.
Okay.
I say.
You're in the tri-state area. I say Beijing.
It sounds better too.
So the Babyliss, they got the cordless FX673. They're powerful, and you can zero gap them things like crazy. And you can put the Speedo guards on. I don't know if you guys like those guards. I love those guards. The red ones.
Yeah, he likes those. I don't like those. I can't.
What you like, the metal ones?
No, I like the walls. I like
the wall ones.
Then we got the the brown clip.
Yeah,
brown clip that it might break on you. Might not break on you.
Those are rare, man. You got those are rare. Diamond in the dirt right there.
The brown clip, green clip.
Oh, the green. We got barbers in our shop that love that green clip.
It's kind of discontinued. Can't really find it anymore.
Yeah, you see, I'm just one of them guys. This started with the Speedo guys, which are the red guards. I like them because they're universal. You can basically put them on anything. I haven't touched my Masters in like a year. But if I wanted to take my Masters out, I don't have to worry about having 3 or 4 different sets of guards at my station. Although I do have the metal, the magnetic ones, but it's the 1/16, the 1 and the 2. That's all I have.
I think that's
That's all I have, and I use those for the Babyliss. Sometimes the cordless get a little high. You got the kids like, those things are high. And, cool cat can only do so much. I did see the craze that you guys had going on with the color in the hair. Let us know what happened with the all you guys were at BarberCon, with the Slim Shady thing going on.
What's hilarious about that is that this guy right here, right? So he had the slick black. He had the slick back. So he was like, I want to do something different. Give me some color. Boom. So he brought the lifter in, brought the developer in. We got busy. He went completely light on it. He wanted to go like.
No, it backfired kind of.
Right. He wanted to go like peroxide.
It backfired. I had to dye like probably like 3 times.
But then it just trickled down.
But then all you guys you did it.
I'm still rocking the brown.
You still got it too.
Yeah.
You like Malcolm X now.
Yeah,
it's like a little Malcolm X right there. You got the glasses going on. You got that's it.
Johnny had the blonde hair too.
Yeah, I seen you guys at BarberCon. I was like, what's going on with y'all, man? Okay.
Just trying something different.
I can't relate to that because I said it early on the show. One baller, like 14 years old. I'm dead serious. You guys think
I believe you.
Oh man, you joking around? No, man, I didn't make it to my 20s. I didn't make it to my 20s. So all that, you practice on yourself. Oh, you got jokes, huh? Practice on myself, huh?
That's what happened. That's what happened, and my hair fell out. So I had to ice. I had the curls. I had to ice my joint.
Man. That dude that was here last week, man, he's doing the man weaves, charging $350 for the man weave.
Yo, that's actually kind of incredible.
Flavor in your hair. It's funny because he said flavor in your hair.
Do that.
Flavor in your hair because of Craig Mack, but he looked like Ludacris. He's from like the Ludacris clan. You know that game Clans? It's like the Ludacris clan. Like I swear this dude must get mistaken for Ludacris all the time. Like a little kid is in his chair, like, were you on Fast and Furious? That kid, he look. I wish we had a picture to put him up, but he's getting $350 a pop for that man weave.
Did you ask him how long that takes?
It takes him a while. He said it was $650 to get certified for it. Like taking the courses. You want to be. You're gonna be charging $300 for a service. You want to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing and you're gonna give the people what they want. So he's charging $350. I'm like, wow. He said he's done 3 or 4 of them, and I'm just like, I'm over here looking at them like
it just looks unreal too.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It looks unreal.
Definitely
like Baldy, the guy had like a fresh, flat top, skin table. It was just looking crazy. I seen something on Instagram like that.
You guys see the new wave? It's been out for a while, but they really rocking hard with the fibers where I work now, the hair fibers.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
That's the black thing, right?
Yeah, that's when you.
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get in where you fit in.
Yo,
sometimes,
people are like lining up, like coming back, like, yo, man, I need them fibers. Like, yo, man, you was here yesterday. Yeah, but yo, I need them fibers.
Yeah, I took a shower last night.
You know, I need them fibers. And yo, I'm telling you, it's this little J Cats is taking paper and making hairlines and
Yeah.
very deceiving when they go out, man.
Yes.
That's the thing with our industry, though. That is always going to be improving. It's always going to be things that people are going to want that's going to make them happy with themselves, within themselves.
The barber's charging like $15. He got his money back already. He got the Dynasty cuts. Familiar with Dynasty cuts from Chicago?
I seen it.
Okay, so Dynasty cuts, they have like the tube, you know, that's a little contraption, almost looks like an airbrush kit, and you just squeeze it and you apply it like so. Costed him about $55. They gave the Dynasty cut spritz that comes along with it.
I seen that little spray, the bottle spray.
Yeah, it's like a spritz spray, and it dries up everything, whatever. But all I know is the fiber things is like, it's really taking off. What have you done to like add some sort of more service for income?
A little beige. I charge for Beijing because it's a little. You gotta. It takes a while to get like comfortable with it, you know.
Yes.
'Cause it's like with anything.
Do you like do you like it oatmeal or runny?
I like it like in between a little. It depends on the skin or the skin complexion. It just depends on the hair too.
What about you, oatmeal or runny?
I like a little runny.
Yeah, because I like a little runny too.
Yeah.
These guys at the shop, I'm talking, they straight like making oatmeal like avena.
They're not just stirring that bad boy.
They stirring, and this is like my man. He's like, yeah, I gotta get that oatmeal. Gotta get that oatmeal on them.
There's some people they just want too much. It just looks, you know. Some people they just put all of that on.
I remember the first time I came across hair color in someone's head. I'm fading this dude. He's getting a one skin fade. So I put the skin fade on, the liners. I come back with the foil shaver. I couldn't get it out. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm stepping back. Finally, I tell the dude in the chair, I'm like, yo, man, I can't. Yo, something's going on here. I can't get this out right here. Yo, I don't know what it is. I'm like, look, here goes the liners. Here goes the foil shaver. I was like, feel it. It's to the skin, but there's a line there. Oh, it's from my hard hat. No, it wasn't from his hard hat. He just colored his head and he stained his skin and didn't let me know anything about it. I'm over here making his freaking scalp red as all hell. Like,
kept going like, yo,
get out of there. Leave. Line, leave. Nah, man. And no one really wanted to add to it. And then we added Beijing inside the shop and now increased the service.
A lot of people like Beijing too.
Well, I mean, what are you trying to do? You're here now at the ScissorSalute show. What are you looking to accomplish in this industry?
Well, I'm always grateful for any opportunity. Like this is I'm feeling good. I like this. You get to talk to a lot of people, learn different things, and just go to the top from there. Because me personally, this is barbering is people's lives. You know, we live off this.
Absolutely.
You know,
and
it changes us as a human being. We start looking at life a little different. You know. Just because, you know, a lot of barbers make a lot of money, people think you always got something. Nah, we're just like anybody else. We work hard, you know?
Except to our girlfriends, they just think we're having fun.
Yeah.
They don't think we're working.
Yeah.
Like, my girl will call me. I'm like, Mom, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches. I got one in the chair, one waiting, and another on the way. Like, this is like, it's moving right now. The assembly line is moving. Oh, I'm saying, though, what is the code for the game? What? Like, what? I feel like taking it like, yo, listen, this is what I'm doing here. And they don't think they just think it's a party. And sometimes it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely sometimes.
When that customer comes in with the Corona cans, the Corona cans in the hand.
Those are the late night guys.
Yeah.
They want to pregame.
Sometimes it can be 11 o'clock in the morning.
Very true.
You're right.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes, anybody who comes back from the Caribbean, you know they bringing that pure white.
Yes,
sure.
I've had a couple.
Hold on. You see, you wasn't here. We do ScissorSalute everything, man. Okay. We put ScissorSalute on everything. On everything. Right. Like my daughter's birthday, like I'm taking pictures with her. I'm ScissorSaluting with her. She will ScissorSalute in her pictures. My daughter's in here right now. Where is she? Took a break. Don't let it take too long of a break. All right. Don't let her take too much of a break right there. She'll be over here taking pictures. That's what she should be doing. So yeah, we basically. But please continue.
Lost in the Matrix. What I was saying? What were we talking about?
We're talking about the pure white Henny.
Oh, the pure white Henny. Yeah. Shout out to all the clients that go where they going and come back with that bottle. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I just killed one yesterday.
Shout out to DR.
Well, we're gonna salute DR. We're gonna salute everybody that brings back the pure white. It's all right though. It's the adjustment because one of the things that we say here at the ScissorSalute show again with the term shout out is just like it was made for hip hop, and with VJ Ralph McDaniels back with Video Music Box. I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm pretty old. I'm old as dirt.
We there.
Okay, so Video Music Box, he came up with the term, and then from there, all these athletes were watching all these rappers, and they were like, when they first got interviewed in that college interview, they was like, yo, can I do that? So they kept on mentioning it, saying shout out. ESPN embraced it and made it like basically that's it. Everybody says it. So, but the ScissorSalute is formatted for the hair industry. It's almost like identification of I do hair, And when you see someone in the industry, you should ScissorSalute them, And it's not just because I'm the host. I feel like even if I wasn't the host, I think I'd be like, oh, you know what? That's cool. Like when I first heard Barber Love, I liked it. I liked Barber Love. I liked the term, except I didn't really see any of it when I went to places. Everyone was always on some Barber Love. Throw your L's in the air. Okay, Barber Love. Okay, I like this. Go to events and be like, where's this Barber Love everyone's talking about?
I like the ScissorSalute, man. It has a ring to it.
Yeah, this is what we're trying to do. Thank you, and we're trying to give the opportunity for anybody who wants to come on a stage and showcase their skills. What happens is a lot of us want to. Do you really want to just be a barber all your life, or do you want to be an educator? Like, let me give you an example, Johnny. Do you know that these hairstylists are always want to learn? When there's a barber showcasing here, there's a hairstylist. If the hairstylist is here, she's right there next to the stage. Do you mind? And they're just downloading data. But do you know, you got Johnny right here. Boom. You got the sheer work. You got the freestyle design, and you feel like you can explain yourself really good. And you're like, someone approaches you, get 3 salons together. Look and Learn is $75 a head, and hands-on is $150.
Wow.
So you do the math, and all you're doing is teaching them what you already know. Know what I'm saying? And it's just how well are you going to be able to explain it? Are you able to adapt to people? Are you able to change the environment? But think about it. If you have... Say it's just Look and Learn. Look and Learn be 2 hours. 10 people there. $75 at $750 2 hours.
That's good money right there.
That's what educating is about. And some people think they have what it takes. Other people don't have what it takes. And especially when you got to talk on a microphone. Someone might talk on a mic and be like, whoa.
Exactly.
Why ain't you tell me that's the way I sound? That's the way my voice sound. You hear that? And other people just take it and run with it. I don't know if you're familiar with Stylist Fairy. Stylist Fairy showcased here. She showcased here on the ScissorSalute show for the first time. The following week, she showcased for Barbers of Hip Hop over there at Patchogue Evolution Barbershop. She's been...
Now, she be doing
She went to Orlando premiere. I was like almost tearing when I was on my Instagram. Like, yo, look at her, man. I remember she was in the basement. She was on a show when we was in LA's basement. And... just to see her over there in Orlando premiere was great right there. So I'm just giving you a little tip when it comes down to, the meaning behind the ScissorSalute, the opportunities that I feel that it gives to everybody. And again, I'm not just saying that because I'm the host. You could talk to some of the people, the guests that have been here before. You feel a little bit more comfortable now. Like, say you got to showcase somewhere else. You're showcasing here on the stage. You're going to be a little bit more comfortable. You talked on a microphone, been interviewed before?
Yes.
Okay, that's why you pro over here. That's why you like. I didn't have to tell you to talk into the microphone not one time.
The funny thing is, working with Johnny K, you got to be like that, because any day we'll have anybody that walk into the shop. You know what I'm saying? You got to act regular. You can't act like starstruck. Yeah. You got to just kind of
regular day in the shop.
Just be cool.
Definitely. Let me just take this call. Hello, you're live on air with the ScissorSalute show. Who's this?
Oh, hi guys. ScissorSalute, everybody.
Hey, Nadine, what's going on?
Well, what's going on is probably more the question. How's the show going so far?
It's going good there. It's going good. Can we go to the cut cam real quick? Go to the cut cam. Hold up real quick.
I'm really missing being there, by the way.
So yeah, Nadine, what time is it over there in Australia, man? I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay. It is 10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday.
10 o'clock. Okay, so it's Tuesday. You're in the future right now.
We are. Would you like the 3 numbers? I can give them to you if you like.
No, give me what?
The lotto numbers. You know the lottery?
Oh yeah. Yes. Please do so. So Nadine, how is it over there in Australia? How did you feel touching down over there? The first, because you've been here working. Now you go back. How did it feel?
It feels good. I'm very much settled in New York with my salon there and being part of, my part-time role as the international rep on the ScissorSalute show, as well as having the salon in Long Island, New York. I really enjoy that. But as you know, I still have a salon here in Melbourne, in Australia, and it's running really, really well. I'm very fortunate to have some really good staff that have been with me. Well, if you combine their years that they've been here, David's been here for 13 years, Maddie's been here for 10, so that's 23. Another girl's been here for 6. So, it's been nearly 30 years amongst them. They've all been with me for so long, so they know the salon back to front, and I haven't had any concerns here, but I did come back to give them a bit of a rest so that I could play boss lady, and they've enjoyed that. They were supposed to have some time off so I could put everyone on a roster, but they've all stayed on. They've wanted to just work with me like a team that we always have been, so they were supposed to be on leave, but they decided to stay. So we're a very tight team, and I do love the ambience in the salon when it is like that, because we've got a very diverse clientele. We've got school kids to grandmas to ballroom dancers to, everybody and also men's hair cutting, because as you know, we did a course with Oran the barber to scrub up on our men's hair cutting. And he has played a very valuable part in showing us hands-on, up close and personal with my team. I'm lucky enough to be at the show and watch some incredible barbers come through the doors and on the main stage there of the show. And I've learned so much, even just through asking questions and watching the replays of the ScissorSalute show. But I haven't had a lot of time to be learning. So that was a great course. I'm very fortunate to have had him, and you were the one that put me onto him. So thank you for that, Eli.
Well, no problem. That's what we do here. Even I'm over here in New York, I can still try to make the connects connect. And that's great.
That's exactly what's going on, actually. So I did come back here for a couple of reasons. I'm number 3 of 8 children. So my family, we're all very close, even though we're spread out all over the country. We communicate via Skype and FaceTime and all the different apps that we have. So I came back to visit family, check out my salon. And while I was here, I also booked in 3 classes. So they're all done now. I've had 3 classes here at my salon. We did Piggytail Ombre and Nape highlights, and that was a lot of fun. That was the first time I did that class, and the format went like a dream. Like, we ran on time, everybody had fun, and everybody learned so much. Even I learned a lot in that one as well, as far as education goes, so I could really take on board some new skills as an educator. Then it was a 2-day class, so then the following day was the new Waves, Kinks and Curls program, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised at some of the hairstyles that I'm teaching and what the students come up with. Oh, I just cannot take enough photos. It's so good. The enthusiasm and the feedback and the response from all of that. And I combined a little bit of vintage in with that as well. So I'm always working on new classes and what's going to be new, because the industry just rolls so quickly, and I love working at such a fast pace. So my job is to make sure that whoever I come across is good. Not just passion isn't enough. You've got to be passionate and good to keep up with everything that's going on. So I'm trying to stay one step ahead, and also trying to be influential in setting some trends within the industry as well. Not for anything other than to make sure that my curriculum is more current, just unique, and keeps me satisfied for that pace. So that's what's going on here in Australia. I only have about 15 more days left, and I'm excited to come back to New York, because as soon as I get back to New York, I've got to hit the ground running. Actually, I'm just looking at my diary here. In a week's time, I've got a 2-day muck show. I'll be using the hot tools for muck and doing a hands-on class as well. I went to the education night last night. I did a Facebook Live from there, seeing the new hair painting techniques because Muck just launched their new colour line. So I was invited to that intimate group, and that was a really cool thing to be a part of. So I'm an independent educator, so any of these brands that I rattle off are just products that I choose to work with, but every now and then I'll get an invitation to something, and I really like to check out what's going on. There was Leah Mee, she's an amazing colourist here in Australia, and Clive Allwright, who was originally from the UK, had some, oh my gosh, out of this world cutting techniques that took all the, actually he's a lot like Richard J. He had some really easy to understand but very dramatic haircuts that are very saleable to use in the salon. I hope I'm not rambling on too much, Eli.
No, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly
Okay.
fine. Well, you have an accent like yours. You could just keep on talking. We're just listening.
You guys,
It's
well,
your
I
world.
prefer to hear you.
Well, we're over here. Your son-in-law is over here. Or your daughter-in-law is over here. They got
Andrew's having a haircut. He's
Yep,
like an
and little
doesn't he?
man's he's doing really good.
Little Logan, yeah, Andrew's got the best hair to cut.
I was
always
just
like
talking
taking
about that.
photos
Like
of
he's like official Scissor Salute show like model, and you figure you're a barber, you come in here, you get to do a nice fade on the sides, get the gentleman's
Yes.
cut, and then you get to flex your skills on the beard. You get to sculpt it, the burly beard.
Well, look, I have no skills on the beard, but I always, when I cut Andrew's hair and I put him on Instagram,
It
I always
looked good.
use the hashtag not bad for a girl. That's what I say.
No, it looked good. And you were using the magic clips. You were just talking about the magic clips just now. So
Well,
that's
you
that's
know
a
I
good
love
thing.
them. I will treasure them until the day I die, and I look after them. Sometimes people will go to pick them up, and I say, don't touch them, please. They're special.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
hands off. Get your cotton pick and sticky little fingers off them.
So can you give us a little bit more dates that are coming up right now? Are you going to be
Yes.
educating? It doesn't matter where the location is. Just give us a couple of dates.
Okay, the dates will be, I'll just let you know where it's going to. Arizona on the 12th of September, Alaska on the 19th of September. The Hairstylist Cruise on the 2016, November the 13th, Colour Day. Then for 5 days floating around on the Hairstylist Cruise. It's a 5-day education cruise that leaves out of Tampa and goes down to Mexico, Cayman Islands or something. And that's going to be awesome. I'm going to be on there with Ruby and Shannon. And another very exciting, exclusive little bit of information right here. The Goonies event coming up in February. Now, I've got some strict instructions to not let too much of the cat out of the bag, and I hate that responsibility. But there are 17 educators at this particular one. There is a blind, if you guys don't already know who the Goonies are, please look them up. Goonies for Life, look at that hashtag, or hashtag G4, the number 4, L, so Goonies for Life. The GooniesOfficial.com website, that was their Instagram. The Goonies Official is their Instagram. The official website, neversaydie.com. Look them up and have a look at what they're all about. What I can tell you is I have been specifically, personally invited to appear at the Goonies event where there's 17 educators, and there's a blind savers price on there, and it's a 2-day education from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. for 2 days, and it only costs $4.95. And you get 15% off that if you book that on their website now. Blind savers means the diehard Goonies fans that come to these events, they're repeat people that come to these events, and they don't know where the event is going to be held, but they are prepared to buy the ticket. And so you can find out more information on their website, neversaydie, DYE.com. And they also have incredible swag bags. I've never seen a group of educators or education classes set up where the swag bags are incredible. You get full-size bleachers, and there's brushes and all sorts of different things there. So the amount that you would pay for that class, $4.95, you would actually be able to turn what you've got in the swag bag into retail, like do someone's hair of your client. You could colour their hair with the products that are in there and triple your money just about. So It's really worth going to, and I'm very excited and very honoured to have been asked to be a guest stylist at the next Goonies event, which is in February. And that's basically what's going on, but I think that's a lot.
Well, it's well deserved. You work really hard for it. Well, Nadine, thank you so much for calling up to the show. We look forward to having you back here in the booth. But before we let you go, please let everybody know how they could get in contact with you to book you, so you can for the class, and your social media information. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
Thanks, Eli. My name is Nadine Donovan-Agiesta, and my Instagram is @personalizedhairdesign, but put an S where you would normally put the Z. And my email is hairworkshops, and that's a plural, so hairworkshops.nadine@hotmail.com. And you can also contact Daniel, who is my husband/manager, on 631-827-7187. And or you can direct message me on Instagram as well, which is fine. I'm very active in all areas and get back to everybody. When I catch the messages, I definitely contact everybody back. So I wish you guys all the best, and I can't wait to get back there in the chair next to you, Eli. Got some fun things to come along for the show and to showcase and let you know. I'm accumulating information all the time as I go. So I've got plenty of things to showcase.
Well, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, I can't wait to, Eli. All the best. Say hi to everyone for me.
All right. Nadine says, "Sis, salute to that."
Salute that.
Salute.
ScissorSalute, guys.
Oh, so let's get back to what's going on over here. So let us know, like, give us the thing, what we talked about, accomplishment. We got thrown off of there with that phone call. We didn't mind, no mind right there. About to come back, like jump on my feet and get it right back on here. There goes to Kevin Hart again. Sometimes you watch him and then that's it. It's Kevin Hart for 2 days.
Rub off.
Yeah, and then it'll be like, I'll be Richard Pryor, because we still watch Richard Pryor all the time at the shop. So one of the things that I also asked a lot of the people that come here, the razor that you put in your razor holder, does it really matter?
I think it does.
Okay, you go with like Dorcos?
I go with Dorcos.
Because you like them, or
because I like them. They're durable. They're very sharp, and I'm just comfortable
tried
with
the platinum ones?
I stick with the regular ones. I tried it. I think it's I think I cut somebody because it's a little sharper probably. So it's I stick with Dorco because I like it. It leaves my craft shape up sharp, and I'm just good with that blade. It's just I love it.
You?
I'm a Persona dude.
Persona. Do you use the long blades?
Nah, I use the regular ones.
Regular ones?
Regular ones. I used to use the Durco, but I don't know. Grew out of them.
Yeah. I can't turn down 100 blades for $7. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, lying.
Because the Wilkinsons used to be like, used to charge. They used to be like $16 for the box. Mm-hmm. So we used to get them by the bricks. You'd get them, packing them up.
Bricks.
Next thing you know, they're like $20-something. Like, whoa. And like the bodegas, now they're selling them for like $2-3. Like, yo, this.
And they going out and they running out too.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's buying them. Not even just barbers.
Now, if you've been to, you at BarberCon?
Yes.
Okay, when you went to BarberCon, was there any particular barber that was in mind? Like, yo, you know what? I want to meet this dude right here. He one of them real ones.
Honestly, I admire all the barbers for the work, the different styles, because every barber's different. They cut differently. They do everything differently. So I admire everyone for their work. But I think I work with the top barber that I wanted to meet, that I look up to.
It's true.
Johnny Cake.
It's true. You know what it is? When I met him, I had seen him at the New York City Barber Battle, and we interviewed him, and he just looked like, yo, he has so much fun. It's almost. I was like, oh, you try not to curse during this interview, and he looked at me like, what? I was like, yo, try not to curse, because we got the show. We want the barbers to, the kids, the people that are featured here. We want the kids to be able to watch their parent on the show. And I swear, I looked at with Chauncey the barber. I was like, yo, there's gonna be a lot of bleeps. There's a lot of bleeps going on over here, man. But it was good, man. I like those type of events. And New York City hasn't had one in a while except for BarberCon. I like them events in New York City, especially because, like, they come out. Everybody come out.
Comes out.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Like BarberCon this year is gonna be crazy.
It was crazy last year.
Yeah.
I mean, this past year it was bananas.
It was a Webster Hall.
Yeah. We was.
It used to be my stomping grounds, Webster Hall, boy.
Yeah, I went back there back in the day. It's just a little bit too crazy.
Like the
now.
tunnel. Did you guys, were you at tunnel days too? No,
that's
that was a little bit.
little past.
Oh, okay.
Just a little.
Okay. That's like bell bottoms, I guess.
Yep. All of that.
I was just talking about the tunnel the other day. That they used to have like a voice that would speak to you. I swear, the club, and then the music would drop. It was like a commercial for the club.
I've heard a lot of stories about
So
that.
no matter where you were, you'd be sitting there. They had like co-ed bathrooms. You hear in the bathroom, in the hallway, because the hallway had its own DJ. The bathroom had its own DJ. The bathroom had a bar, everything. And they'd be like, "Welcome
right
to the tunnel." I'm like, yo, this guy. Did you hear that? They got a commercial.
Welcome to the tunnel.
Yo,
that's
I'm
when you know
telling
it's about to get busy.
Like, oh, they had the fuzzy room. Remember that? What's that movie where Puff Daddy? He's like rubbing on the wall. What's the name of that, man?
It's a music video.
Nah, it's a movie. Anyway, I seen the furry room was when they were smoking the keef. There was that. What's that do with the rock star, the Great Britain? Anyway, Puff Daddy was like the big CEO in the movie. And I remember him rubbing on the fuzzy walls, and the tunnel had like a fuzzy room. It's like, what the whole room was like this big. Everything.
But the walls was fuzzy.
The whole place. It's like a wall, bunch of lint in there. It's crazy right there. So another thing, we didn't even discuss the drive here. How was that drive getting here?
It wasn't bad.
Was that bad?
A little traffic.
Wasn't bad.
Y'all took the bridge or the tunnel?
We took the bridge.
Washington or
George Washington? Yeah.
Washington. Yeah.
There's always a little traffic over there, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what you do.
No matter what.
Close though, man. We in Jersey, so we North Jersey, so we pretty much close to everywhere we need to get to. Hop, skip, and the jump.
Yes, definitely. It's very very convenient over there. I'm telling you, I hate that freaking Brooklyn Expressway, man. That 278.
Oh, yeah.
In the morning?
Anytime.
Oh, anytime.
Anytime, man. I came back from Atlantic City from the Universal Barber Expo. I was in that traffic probably about 2.5 hours. Just sitting there. Doing like 1 mile per hour.
That's bumper to bumper right there, man.
Yeah, bumper to bumper, slowly
Gotta
moving.
have some good music.
Definitely. So the shear game that you feel like you stepped up in the shear department, is there a special type of shears that you use?
Yeah, I use the
Hanzos?
Yeah, Hanzos.
Hanzos?
Yes.
And like, how are you keeping yourself educated with that? You watching videos?
I'm always at the shop, none of us are scared just to go up to somebody and just stare at them coming. Like Johnny, I'll go stare and still look at Johnny and be like, all right. You catch a little thing off everybody.
You do point cutting a lot?
I haven't got to that point yet.
But that's right there. That's, to me, I feel like point cutting, which I've done for a while, but I used to do it with the liners, with the style liners. I took an Anna's class back in the day, and she was like, "Oh, you could do point cutting this way, just to add a little texture." But once you switch it to the shears, it's a whole different ball game, man.
Yep.
And I work at a salon actually. Work at a salon on Tuesdays. Brunetti's in the Hamptons, and just last week I seen someone do the point cutting with texturizing shears. I'm like, what part of the game is that? What happened? What?
There's so many different things people are doing. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I'm the in-house barber over there at Brunetti's salon. It's a different type of, more like a violin type of atmosphere.
Very classy.
Yeah,
very classy.
Yeah.
Not your average barbershop.
I purposely drink water with my pinky sticking out, just like on purpose over there.
Just to get down. I dig it, man.
Yeah, when they give free water out and free coffee and all this other stuff, it's like, oh.
Yeah, they take care of you in those type of places, man. They definitely take care of you.
Yeah, like the women walk into there and they like put like a cape jacket on them. As soon as they walk in, they get a cape jacket. Just like.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
It's very different.
It definitely is.
They get something. They get champagne.
Yeah, they do a lot over there. ScissorSalute to Brunetti's for giving me the opportunity. And Johnny, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
A.E. Butter on IG, thank you for coming.
Sir. You're ready. Thank you for having us, man.
And
appreciate
sitting
it.
down. But before we let you go, please let everybody know where you work, address, phone number, and all your social media information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
Johnny Cavarichii is my IG. I work at the shop, New Jersey.
Spell it for him. Spell Cavarichii for the people, please.
Johnny's regular JohnnyCavarichii. Johnny Cavarichii. Facebook, Johnny Cavarichii as well. And scissor salute to all the barbers out there, man. God bless.
See, you got it right. And A-Butter, please do the same. Let everybody know where you work, address, phone number, and all your social media information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now.
A-Butter, double A-Butter on Instagram, 2 A's, B-U-T-T-A. Me and Johnny both work at the shop, Englewood, New Jersey, 13 West Hudson Avenue. Shop phone number is 201-568-0072. Don't be scared to call up and make an appointment. Shop Instagram is the shop NJ_. And scissors salute to all the barbers out there. Shout out to Seabass over here who's about to get his hair cut.
Seabass. Sebastian? That's your name?
Seabass, let's get it.
Look at a young Thundercat in the zone over there.
Oh, he's definitely in the zone.
Yes, I could tell. Looking at his eyes. Let's get to this commercial over here with the Cut app.
Yeah. Yeah. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
There we go. Oh. Hey, LA, I wanted to ask you something. I noticed you doing picture in the picture with the picture in the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty. I like that. It's a new feature. The picture in picture with the picture in the picture.
Yeah, stuff like that too.
That's very, very dimensional right there. Very high tech over here. Salute to LA. Always increasing stuff over here at the studio. We always come in here and always try to figure out something new.
Well, wait till next month.
Oh boy.
You won't be able to miss it.
Oh boy. There you go. So definitely I just wanted to mention the barber conference call that I was part of last Thursday. Sefro and New York and Queen called in as well. And I'm going to put that to the side because I'm going to take this phone call. Hello, you're live in the air with the ScissorSalute Show. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on? This is Geoff West.
What's going on, Jeff?
Nothing much, man. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good right here. I'm doing good. So,
good.
We got Jeff calling in. His Instagram is Buckeye Boys, but he spells it BUCK3Y3BOYZ. This is a great story. He's going to Beyond Expectations Barber College. He realized while he was cutting his son's hair that, you know what? This is something that I want to do, and he discovered his passion while he was cutting his son's hair. And let us know, Jeff, like, you've been in the school since February. Like, let us know the feeling that you're feeling.
Man, the feeling crazy, actually. Like, I got into school in October of last year.
Okay, October.
I've been cutting since February of last year. So I'm really under, 2 years of cutting hair to be 2 years in February. But, the feeling is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just getting where I'm, getting to, just from starting in my kitchen, just to, going up to the school and being a part of this brotherhood and just taking it another step. Like, it's amazing, for real.
Definitely. And while you're in college, what is some of the stuff that you're trying to accomplish? Like, what are you trying to do while you're in school? Your main focus.
Pretty much anything I can. I mean, really understanding, like, the professionalism, not even understanding that before school, just thinking that it's all about just cutting hair. But going further past that, you understand the professionalism of the game that we in, and that's to me what's been more of a driving force, because you can do a lot more with, this than, anybody could imagine.
Definitely. And when it comes down to perfecting the craft, has there been any strategies that you've added to your rotation?
Well, I mean, everything I learned at the school, everything. I mean, Mr. KB, who was LeBron's childhood barber growing up, he's big on clipper over comb, getting that blend to lay down and making it smooth, just that fine detail. So learning that. Then also we have another instructor, Miss Roberta. She's vetting the game. I believe it's 50 years she's been cut. And she's really, really, really heavy with the shears. Like you were talking about point cutting earlier.
Yes.
She's big on that. But she's really detailed, and that's really the thing that I picked up is just getting my detail down and making it that perfect cut that I'm looking for.
Definitely. And of course you have to be, being from Ohio State, Buckeye Boys is your IG handle. Let us know about, what it is. What is the feeling to be part of, live in Ohio and be part of that fan base that is so proud?
I mean, it's everything. I mean, me and my son, we both big Buckeye fans. I mean, pretty much my whole family is.
My son as well.
And just great. But, I mean, it's a great team to get behind. Why not?
Definitely. And, when you first started cutting hair, you say you're on the second year. You said you first started cutting hair was like an hour and a half. What strategies did you use to eliminate time on an hour and a half haircut?
We're really understanding what I'm doing. At the beginning, I was just seeing something on Instagram, like seeing a haircut that somebody would do and trying to mimic it. And it would take me a good part of an hour to 2 hours. I mean, just depending on the person. But going through the school and, being around certain people and having, Mr. Eric, the owner and director, having him on me about my time. That was a big driving force of me getting a little quicker with it.
Definitely, that's so good. Always looking for the shortcuts. And explain to us. Speaking of shortcuts, explain to the viewers and myself. I'm sorry about that. About the 2-guard theory of going straight up.
Man, I excuse me, getting to a couple months into school, I was having an issue with my blend. That was the number one thing that I wanted to work on was my overall fade, no matter how I get it. So it's our student instructor, Mr. Danny. He came to me one day. He was like, just throw in the 2-guard, just go straight up. Just start your fade that way. Go from the bottom and go up, and then work down. So me not knowing, but I'm gonna listen to him because he has his license. He's pretty good from what I've seen, and he's the homie. So doing my 2-guard, went straight up on it. It was like a box. I just went straight up on it. It came out perfect. I went on, came down, little clip over comb, and it came out nice. And ever since then, I just been using it.
Definitely, that's great right there. And being you're in college, you're still getting your, you're in barber school, you're still getting your hours. Talk to us about the volunteer work that you've done, and what is so unique about you doing this volunteer work with them mixing the hours?
Well, it's you understand it when you go through it a little bit. You know what I mean? When you see the people that you can help. So, looking at it, I don't want to explain it. Looking at it from the outside, you think that, okay, this person is just cutting here because he goes to school, or he's just doing this just because he's in school. But, when it really gets down to it and you look at it through our eyes, we really doing something for people that no one else would. We give them a chance to style them. We got a chance to make them feel better about themselves no matter what situation they're in. For instance, every other Sunday, we go up to Cleveland, which is about 45 minutes to an hour away. We cut at a mental hospital. These people are, they have real mental issues, and, we sit them down, we cut them, and, we keep them looking nice. We do that every other Sunday.
And tell us about how many hours you have to get, or how many haircuts you have to do per week to even gain your hours.
25. You have to hit 25 cuts a week. For your hours to be, valid, basically.
So for the viewers that are watching, you heard what he said. He over there in Ohio, when you're going to school, you have to cut or service 25 individuals in order for you to get your hours. So that's a good fun fact right there. I like that. Now, another thing in Ohio that you guys do not allow the curl sponge. The curl sponge is not allowed in Ohio, but you guys have the waffle comb. Let us know about this waffle comb and how you feel like you are one of the curl masters of this industry.
That's funny, but basically, when I started, I was using the curl sponge at home, trying to get the effective, different haircuts I seen on Instagram. So when I get to school, I'm thinking I'm about to, be the man, just start busting it out, using it, and put a stop to that immediately. Like, let me know why. Told me that, you can't keep it sanitary. You're going from different heads each time, and there's really no way of keeping it clean. Plus, I found out it can rip out your hair also. So, but a little bit after that, another instructor, Mr. Mike, we had it was around Christmas time, and we had a gift exchange. Mr. Mike, he ended up giving it, to me the first time, and I'm using it, trying to master it over a while. So it became like, a couple haircuts in that I just got really good with it. Just going through my whole process. I use a steam towel with it, relax the customer, make the hair soft, throw some nice gel in it, or curling cream or whatever it may be. Whip it up a little bit, and it come out real nice every time. All my clients love it.
Definitely. And we're talking about it's always a learning process. You try learning stuff from different situations in the industry. You had a client that had an accident one time. What was the accident, and what exactly was the lesson learned? And when did you realize that you had learned the lesson?
Man, when that situation was, the pivot, the turning point for me and how I see things. And just from taking it from just cutting hair, taking it to being able to help people and do different things. But basically the situation was, a homeless man came in, didn't look too good, didn't smell too good. So Mr. Eric, the owner, he put him in my chair basically, told me to take care of him. So when we get to the back, I noticed that he, urinated on himself. So I'm thinking about the next person. I'm thinking about the client ahead of me. Like, this is unsanitary. I don't think this is okay. I don't think we should do this. So, I basically go to him and tell him, what should I do? He basically tells me to cut him. I get through it. It's what you got to do. So, I mean, kind of a little back and forth with me and him a little bit. I felt some type of way after it. So I ended up cutting him, really quick. It was a really nice haircut. He had good things to say about the school and whatever. But later that night when I went home, excuse me, when I got home, I'm sitting there talking to my girl, talking to my son or whatever, I really started to think about it. Like, it started to hit me a little bit. So I ended up calling my mom, and we ended up talking about it. It really just hit me. Like, I have a grandmother that's kind of in that same situation, like, can't take care of herself. And it just jumped from that to just me feeling a little bad about it to just actually understanding, like, what we can really do. And that was really pretty much the start of that. Where I'm thinking now.
Definitely. And you're going to be graduating coming up pretty soon. What are you looking to, like, right out of when you get out of school, what are you looking to achieve? Like, what is your goal for now?
Well, my goal, my short-term goal is basically to just, get my career running. From just clients to doing different shows such as this to going to doing hair shows. You're talking about being a platform artist earlier. Like, that's a vision of mine. Like, I can see myself doing that. So, anything that I can do to really get my career going, that's the start of it.
Yes, and
then everything past that is going to be, it's going to be pretty big.
So, another thing you talked about was opening up a couple of schools with Beyond Expectation Barber College. Would you like to salute some of the teachers there? Because you spoke so highly of them, the influence that they're having on you, and the difference that they're making for the community.
Can I speak on the different things that they're doing? Definitely. I mean, I can do that all day. I mean, just from the top down. I mean, Mr. Eric, the owner, like, I've never met a person as nice and as humble, but just so willing to help the next person. It's rare that you come across a person like this, because, I mean, when I started this, like, what got me really here was, going through the corporate America, going through these jobs, working as hard as you can, working your ass off daily, coming home tired, just to once again, help somebody else realize their dream, And so just meeting him, and then just everything that he's given, the situations he put my family in, like, it's incredible. Like, it's nothing better than that. So, to our instructors, Mr. Berta, KB, Mr. Danny, Mr. Dennis, Henry. I mean, we got great instructors.
How many instructors you have? You sound like you're naming off a football team.
Yeah, we got quite a few. I mean, all of them is, I'm telling you, amazing. Like, all of them is dope. I mean, we got, on a day-to-day, we have 2 or 3 of them there. I mean, we have somebody like Mr. Steve, You know, he comes in, he'll talk to us about different things, professionalism. Mr. Michael's big on professionalism. Some of these people also were student instructors. You know, they came through to get their instructor license, so they had to do their own hours. But, you know, they're still instructors because they've been doing it for a while and you know who they are. You know what I mean? So,
so on top
thing,
of
man. Crazy.
So on top of you being able to go there to get your license, you could also go there to become an educator.
Correct. You can get your instructor's license also.
Instructor.
Got Mr. Seabrook, he's going through it right now with Mr. Danny. Mr. Danny's going to be the youngest instructor in the state of Ohio. You know, he has one of the highest test scores. And Mr. Seabrook, he's been doing it for a long time also. So,
Nice.
I mean, it's a lot you can do.
All right, so when are you planning on coming over here to New York?
Man, as soon as possible, man. I'm trying to...
ASAP, right? ASAP Rocky, you got to get over here. What happened? Did we lose him? Is that the? I thought he was in Ohio, not the Windy City. What happened? Geoff, where'd you go? Did you drop the phone?
No, I'm here.
Okay, I was about to tell you, stay away from the light. Stay away from the light. So again, we was talking about when you coming out here to New York. Geoff? Jeffrey? Geoff, you cutting out, man. You know what, Geoff?
Is that better?
You good? Where'd you walking around, huh? We lost you?
I'm sitting down. Is that better?
Okay, yeah, we good. We good now.
All right, my bad. But yeah, I'm planning on coming up there as soon as possible within the year. That I definitely want to showcase.
Well, definitely, you showcase. Come here with your certificate.
Right.
Come here to the ScissorSalute show. Celebrate when you graduate, and let's make it happen. Well, thank you for calling up here to the ScissorSalute show. But before we let you go, please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you and all your social media information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
All right, well, you can get at me on Instagram at Buckeye Boys, like you said, BUCK3Y30YZ. Also on Facebook. At the same. You can get at me at the school page on Facebook, BEBC Akron. And I'm just here doing work.
Geoff.
BEBC taking over, man.
All right, well, thank you so much. Can you say that one more time? Because you cut out again, Geoff. One more time. Just say the last part.
Shout out to Shalonda, Hanson, Sear, Chris, and Shiny for graduating last Saturday and the Saturday before that. BBC doing big things.
All right, well, thank you so much. It's a salute to that.
Thank you.
We're going to get to the cut cam right now with Johnny Cavarichii right here doing what he's doing. Are we coming back with Lindo? Coming back with Lindo right there.
What my man doing? You doing the design?
Oh, okay. So he's doing a freestyle design.
Yeah.
What are you? Are those the Slimline Pros? Okay, so what we're seeing right here with Johnny is he just did the setup line. I can't see the other side. I don't know if he knocked it down to a number 2, but majority of people who like to do designs like to establish the hair length at a number 2 or a 1.5. Now he's going in there off the top of his head using the Slimline Pros, which seems to be the go-to liners. Now, what I do here is that the black ones, the miniature black ones, are more favorable, but they die. Those right there have a lithium engine or something like that.
Lithium Li.
What?
Is it a lithium Li? Something like
lithium Li. Okay,
Yeah,
you'll come over here with all that fancy talk.
Hey, man.
Well,
Search some products. So,
yes,
yeah.
definitely. And I feel like those are the go-to ones. Have you messed with those?
Nah, I need them. I
got
seen
the
them in
black
action.
ones.
I seen them in action, and I need them.
I got the black ones actually. And then we'd like to salute Seabass, who's in his chair right now. Hopefully he keeps them eyes open. Just messing with you, Seabass. Just messing with you. And again, that is Johnny Cavarichii over here from the shop. located in Inkwood, New Jersey, North Jersey, that is. They said they have easy access to go to different places, different areas. Says salute to New York and Queen. She's leaving right now. She's jumping on the train. And I said, okay, so this has come up here in the Scissor Salute show. And I don't know if it comes up in anything else, LA, any other the programs that you have here. So we have a couple of people who, like the location and some who are not too fond of the location. But it comes down to you can't please everybody. But did you know this? If you're coming from Penn Station or Jamaica, or if you're out east and you want to jump on, the Babylon line, there's a train station right here behind the studio. Right here. So if you're one of the people like, man, I don't want to drive over there, take the train over here. Take the train.
Easy
Check out the
access.
double deckers. I think this is the double decker line, right, LA? They got the double deckers over here? Yeah. They run them occasionally. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But the double deckers is always fun. You get on there and you're just like, wow, this train has 2 stories. It didn't used to be like that at all.
So that's one thing I don't even know how to do in New York. Take the train. I have no idea, man. Double decker, what is that?
That's a
the
train
trains?
with 2 levels.
Oh, okay.
Seth, get him to move over. No. Oh, okay, yeah, you can take that. Yeah, take the picture off. There we go. Just give Johnny the spotlight there. Oh, and there goes LA. He moves it to the right side of the screen. That's it. Working with it right here. Now, you guys have a dress code there at the shop? Is there a dress code? All black. Because I noticed he's wearing all black right there. So I'm like, okay, there might got to be something going on right there. Oh, okay. So he's about to switch his name to Johnny Hollywood. Here, take it, brother. Take the mic. Join in this little conference that we got going on.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so say that again. He's what? Johnny? He's Hollywood. What?
Johnny's Hollywood. He doesn't work Mondays, man. More power to him.
Johnny's saying he has a life. He has a life.
Right.
No doubt.
Well, that's what happens when we can't get haircuts. That's we're too busy getting people ready to go to the event that we can't even get ready for the event ourselves, man.
Very true. It happens sometimes, Sometimes you got to woof it out.
You guys have a problem going cut for cut in the barbershop?
We all pay each other.
Oh, okay. You all pay each other.
We all pay each other.
That's respect.
It's cool.
All right. Because there's the cut for cut at our shop is terrible.
Yeah.
Let's go cut for cut. All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, usually does.
Yo, what's up? What's
Exactly.
on my cut? Man, I'm booked
Yo,
up.
I'm busy right now.
I'm
I got
booked.
you later.
What do you want me to do?
Head home. I got head
About
home.
to eat real quick.
But making the appointments is just making an appointment with your fellow. What are you paying the fellow barber?
Regular price, 25.
25?
A little tip, 30, 35,
Okay, not 25 and lunch, something like that. 25 and lunch.
Nah. No,
Little bagel?
Everybody buy their own. Yeah.
It
works. It works out.
Yeah, it does. Always does. No, because I'm noticing that sometimes, again, I'll bring up Uncle Philly's. Uncle Philly's used to be on some old. Some of us, we'd walk into the places looking like the most grimiest barbers there is, because sometimes we had no time. Literally, we was in there at 9 o'clock, 9 barbers going at it. It was, you got to understand, Long Island, it wasn't really popping like that, Yeah. They had a couple shops. I'm not taking nothing away from them. They just were not doing it like Uncle Philly's. Uncle Philly's brought that whole appointment format. So anyway, sometimes the barbers didn't have time to cut our hair. And we go to these, we'll go to the clubs or whatever all together. We look like some bummy barbers,
Grizzly.
man. Some nice clothes, but just really bummy on the haircuts. Like, you guys are barbers?
Grizzly, man.
Yeah, very grizzly. Matter of fact, the owner was proud in not getting a haircut. So he would keep his face grizzly, afro grizzly.
No lineup?
No lineup. You step right up in the spot, popping freaking however amount of bottles, ordering like 20 bottles. It used to be camouflage.
He stay away from the club lights. He stay in the corner.
Nah, man, he wouldn't care. He was very...
Oh, word?
Bro, we'd walk in the club. This is no lie. We'd walk in the club, and we'd put a banner to our barbershop. We'd hang the banner up. He'd have the owner hang up the banner. I'm not lying. And we'd be all hanging out underneath the banner. We didn't have it was no iPhones. We had the Nextels. And I had my Nextel was like the size of this microphone right here. It was like, what, Nextel? Nextel, I had the 500.
Oh, Sean.
I
That's the
didn't
flip one. That's the flip one, right?
No, I didn't have the 90s money. That was the 90. You get the flip and all that. No, I had the
Where?
I had the brick.
It joint look like a remote.
I'll never forget, man. I was in the boroughs with that thing, man, feeling like a damn D-Tech. I was like, "What? I'm about to get, they're about to get me. My last whereabouts is Jamaica."
You never had no random person call you on there on the Nextel?
On the Nextel, nah.
Yeah, be random people call like.
Well, that's because little kids got a hold of it. Like, let me just do up in here and just start putting the numbers. Like, what are you doing? Nah, I used to get my friends to make fun of me. Like, you got a Nextel for a barber? I'm like, well, yeah. Half of the people I cut is construction workers. Yeah. Now they just, what time can you get me in?
Quick.
It's a little annoying because you just be like in a grocery store and that thing will just chirp up. Yo. I'm in the hospital. Yo, son, what's good?
They even make them anymore? They don't make no Nextels no more.
Yes, they do. Construction workers still have access to them.
Oh, okay.
Because it makes sense, Yeah. Do you want to call someone? You could just chirp them from the 80th floor. Right. We need some more bricks up here.
I said next show we all bring bricks. Call each other.
Yeah.
Call in to the ScissorSalute show with Nextels.
Yeah. I think this is a little annoying right there, but it is what it is. Okay, so he's coming all the way around the head. Is that a surf slash you're hitting him with? Little surf slash? Little surf slash. Started with it. ScissorSalute to Papito Bless Hands for the surf slash. He's actually doing a lot of big things over there. I gotta hit him up.
He opened his own shop, right?
Yeah, I gotta hit him up, man. There was a little miscommunication between him and myself. We made up, but just gotta.
He came out to Jersey Shore Barber Battle.
Yes.
Yeah, he was out there.
I gotta hit him up. He's really doing a lot of big things, opening up doors for others. And to me, I feel like that's what it's about.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like you get to a place in this industry, and if you're able to open up the doors and be like, hey, I did it, you could do it too, it's always a good thing. And it needs to be put into the spotlight. I mean, think about it. Jay Majors did the Connecticut Barber Expo. Now you got
Gave back.
Tone Cuts doing the Universal Barber Expo. And did you see the size of Tone Cuts where he had it this year in Atlantic City?
It was huge.
It was huge and it was cold. It was very cold in there. I'm bringing a zipper up jacket next time, which is a good thing. I'm usually sweating.
Next year you need to come out to Jersey Shore, man.
Jersey Shore. Hopefully.
Jersey Shore Barber Battle is...
Hopefully.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to EG, man.
I'll make sure I hit the gym, go tanning, and do my laundry while I'm at the shore.
I see you, man.
You front like you don't be in the gym all the time, man. Cut it out,
but
boy.
I don't do the laundry though. I don't go tanning.
Nah, he be doing the push-ups in the basement, man.
At the Jersey Shore, you're gonna get. I might have to do that. I'm gonna have to go to the gym, bring my laundry, and go tanning.
Do a little spray tan for the day. A little spray tan. That works.
I stay in the gym. I'll stay in the gym. I'm 39. If I don't stay in the gym, man, I'm gonna lose it real quick, man. That's it.
Now you be doing your thing, though. I see you.
I'm trying. Now I just got to get my eating good, because if I don't eat right, it doesn't even show on me.
That's the most important part.
I know it's 80%. Well, here's a little fun fact for you with fitness. If you're 20 years old, you could probably get away with 50-50. 50% nutrition, 50% training. But as you get older, nutrition becomes more of a factor. So now I'm 39 years old. I'm probably at the 80-20 right now, where it's that more important for me to get my eating habits more under control. My sugar intake needs to low. But it's the summertime. It's the summertime. And again, we got a lot of people coming back and forth from the Caribbeans, and I can't turn down that pure white. I'm not turning it down. No. And then you're going to barbecues. Come on, man.
I eat. I eat.
I hear you.
I'll worry about it later.
I just want to, we had a little something at my house. And usually we have rice cooked. No one was there to cook the rice. And, we don't have my mother's sofrito. My sister got all the sofrito, locked in a vault at her house. So we go to Pollo Rico, a nice Colombian spot. They have the arroz con pollo junto. You ever taste the Colombian Arroz con pollo junto. Yo, it'll make you cry, man. It will make you cry. It made me tear. Like, tear. It's a little sweet.
You know you got the narcos from Medellin over here, right? Both of them.
Oh, okay, so you Colombian, huh?
They both Colombian.
So how did you feel during the Olympics when you the female team tied the United States? You know they don't even have a little league soccer team out there. There's no little league soccer out there. They just like, they did it, man. Because I had a couple Colombians in the shop when it would happen. They was like calling everybody, man. They're like, they were calling everybody. Okay. I'm not, listen, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at that right there. Not mad at that because Lord knows if Puerto Rico played soccer, we don't play soccer. Puerto Rico, we play baseball. We won the Pan Am games back in the 90s, the basketball. We won that. But we recently won the 10. Oh, look at that right there. Okay. Oh, little highborn right there. Give him that little Cali love part right there, huh? It's very clean, by the way. So Puerto Rico's, we had a tennis player. We just won tennis. And we were going a little crazy. You seen the meme?
Was that the female? That was the female, right?
Did you see the dude, LaJuan James? He's on Facebook. He was hugging the TV. I was dying.
LaJuan James.
LaJuan James, man. Yeah, yo, he's on some more. These are Puerto Ricans right now. He's jumping in the living room. I'm like, yo, this dude is right. He's right on the money. He starts hugging the TV, like crying. I was like, but it's true, man. I'm surprised, cats will probably run the streets with the flags all over the place. Yes, we do love our flag. I got it right here on my arm. Tattooed right on the arm. Don't go nowhere. Look at my daughter. She's loving being on the iPad. Lord knows when we get home, the iPad's right out of her hands. That's what we're doing nowadays. We're keeping these kids plugged. Just like plug them out. They're out of control. Just plug them in.
You need to be outside, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, she was doing agility school. We try to do like a family bike ride every day.
That's what's up.
But yesterday we had that barbecue. And again, that Pure White was at the house.
It was there. Calling in there.
Hey, Eli, you got a razor holder?
I do.
Let me borrow that, please.
Lindo got it. And all the mixtures, Johnny forgets his razor holder.
Actually, he made me pack his stuff because, like I said, he wasn't working today.
Uh-huh.
So I packed it.
Also, he's that Hollywood. He had you pack it up. Okay, now I see this Hollywood thing is going. He was sipping his tea, watching reruns of Colombia play soccer. Get my tools ready, would you? Be a gem. I work right next to him. That's my man. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I work right next to Diamond D the barber. I work next to Ivan the barber, but there's like a little bit more space in between us. It's like no man's land. No one claims that room, that area. Try to keep it clean, but a lot of junk gets piled up there. Work right next to Diamond D the barber, and like I'll let you know what it's about. Corona cans, quarter mile racing, sneakers, and food, seafood specifically. The man loves seafood. You guys got one of them barbers, a seafood barber?
We got like two.
Shout
out to Akbar.
Everything's got to be seafood, right?
Yeah, I mean, not everything, but they go for the fish.
They
first.
tear the oysters, the appetizer oysters.
Shrimp and salmon.
Okay.
We'll
go. Well, I have the Super Bowl party at my house. I feel like it's the only real holiday that Americans have. Is the Super Bowl. So I have it at my house. We'll drop like $300 on a seafood platter. Comes with oysters, clams. Zephro's seen it before. Alaskan crab leg, lobster. It's like a pretty big platter. And we tear it up, man. We tear it up. And this guy, he makes his own type of butter mixture, and you have to dip it in the butter. I eat everything without butter.
Everything without butter? How you do it without
The
butter,
seafood.
bro?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
That's it. I taught myself, man. Lobster dipped in butter tastes like no other. But I just taught myself, man, I can't do it.
Y'all talking that seafood talk. I don't understand that, man. I don't mess with seafood at all.
What?
And I'm Rican, too. I don't mess with seafood.
Well, I don't eat pork. I haven't eaten pork in 10 years. I haven't eaten
I'm starting to push away from that. starting to push away from
I haven't eaten pernil in 10 years. I called to my mother and said, Ma, mira, tenemos que hablar. She wasn't too happy. Lindo, I'm going to ask you to join me up on the stage. You're going to need to zoom back on that camera. Because we have 5 minutes left. Okay, so we're going to stand back. Okay, so that's the highborn. He did the highborn part. Faded. It's a faded highborn part. Which if you're looking at it, we'll post it up on the Instagram. If you're looking at it and it's faded, it makes it stand out more. The lightness to the darkness, it stands out more, looks really clean. So while I'm up here on the stage, I would like to thank Geoff for calling up to the ScissorSalute show. I'd also like to thank Nadine Donovan and Juan Acevedo for calling up about the 24-hour Cut the Negativity. I'd like to thank Cuts by Lindo coming over here to showcase. A Butter and Johnny over here doing what he does. Cavarichii. There he goes, Cavarichii. And we also like to thank New Eurekan Queen for coming, making her way out here. I'd like to thank Sefro and LA for doing what he does. Please join the, oh, hold on, let me get this one more time, because you know what? They showed us love, and we're over here, we're talking about support. And I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to be about it. There's a program, Barber Talk Conference Call, every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can call up at 515-739-1020, and the access code is 825044 to join in on the conference call. And again, I'd like to salute Mikey. That's Mikey on Instagram with 7Ys for doing what he's doing from behind the chair. He has like 6 nominations, 6 haircuts nominated for Cuts of the Year. And again, all of it is taken from his iPhone, not from a Canon, not from them expensive cameras. He takes them pictures with his iPhone. Everything that he puts on his page. So salute to that. And there's nothing wrong with getting an expensive camera. But in this world of technology and the way the industry is, you know, a lot of them pictures that were taken were nominated. They're using them high resolution cameras. I guess he just got like a ring light and an iPhone, and he's making it happen. Well, make sure you follow us on Instagram at ScissorSalute Show. Please continue to use the hashtag ScissorSalute. And if you want to showcase on the show, advertise with us, or book us for your next event, email us, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Thank you so much. ScissorSalute.